Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Life can be challenging, that's a fact. But life is good, life is good. I never really thought that I could see myself in the light so highly. I turned 30, a reflection of the God in me. Devil plays on the idle mind, I don't mind. Got shit to do for me and mine, I ain't got time. Be grateful for your life, don't be misunderstood. Every day that you wake up, life is good. Set your attention, pay attention and make the change. The bad for the good, just rearrange. When it comes to life, praise He the Most High. See your life transform, you ain't gotta ask why. Life is good, life is good, hey. Life is good, life is good, hey.
Hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, we are here with another episode of the Life is Good podcast. Yes, how do you guys like the revamp? Y'all feeling it? Y'all digging it? All right, well, how about y'all let me know directly by following us on Instagram at the Life is Good podcast. You can also follow me, Breezy, at Breezy the Artist. It's spelled exactly like it sounds on Instagram, Breezy the Artist. Go ahead and follow me on there too. Yeah, I need those follows. And then tell me what you think. How do you like the new intro? How do you like the revamp? We have a new logo. I'm rocking our old logo here, but how do you like the new logo? You know what I'm saying? You want me to be featured on a new track? I got you. Let me turn this fan off. That sound much better. I do apologize. I would stop it and redo it, but guess what? We live. I ain't got time for all that. This is my second or third time recording this. Here we go, baby. I am so happy, so excited to be back here with you guys. Thank you guys for letting me into your ears, letting me into your cars, letting me into your workspaces, because some of you guys are probably listening to this while you're at work or while you're on your way to work. So, hey, y'all. Happy day. Happy new day. This is episode 1, season 3. The Comeback Kid. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. I really do. I appreciate all the love, all the support, because this journey called life is not easy. It's not, but we're going to take it easy with Breezy. Did that catch? No? Okay, I'm working on that. I'll have something. I had Let's Get It Crackin' Like Chap Lips before. Kind of stole that from Leroyce Hawkins, but it's okay. I'm going to create my own shit. Just give me a minute. It's too much creativity in 1 month, okay? All right. But yeah, like, again, I'm just really happy that you guys are here with me. This episode is called The Comeback Kid because that is what I do. I may fall off, I may fall back, but I will always come back, kid. You know? That's what I do. That's what I am. On my journey of life, I've realized that life is not about avoiding getting knocked down. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about how you get back up after you've been knocked down. How gracefully do you get back up? When you get back up, how many scrapes? How are you nursing your wounds when you get back up? And that's pretty much what I've just been doing, you know, getting knocked down. I said this before. I'll say it again. It's not about being successful and being an intentional human being and getting your shit together and really being thorough. It's not about not ever falling off. It's about how fast, how gracefully, how intentionally you bounce back, right? You know what I'm saying? So like shit that could have took you 3 months to bounce back from, or maybe a week. Maybe now it's taking you a month to bounce back, or maybe it's taking you a couple days, or shit, maybe it's taking you some hours to bounce back. If that's you, kudos to you, boo-boo. But it depends on the situation and what's going on, right? Like maybe, like, you know, me, I'm fully transformed from the person that I was. Not fully, but I've transitioned and transformed from the person that I was last year. So maybe something that I did last year that would have taken me, I don't know, maybe an hour, maybe like a week or so to bounce back. Now I can bounce back within a matter of days or with a matter of hours, because now my thought process is different. So now life is about perceptions, or how you perceive it. You know what I mean? I was having a conversation with my cousin the other day, and we were just talking about life. And I was telling them how this is about to be, man, it's the clusterfuck, excuse me. But we're talking about how I believe that we live in alternate universes all in one. You know what I'm saying? And what changes your universes and the alternate universe is how you perceive life. And you can You can be in multi-universes, right? You can not necessarily time travel, but you can travel through universes depending on your energy, depending on your vibrations, depending on where you at. Those are to me, those are different universes, because you see, there are people who live life completely different than you because they think differently than you. That don't make them better. Doesn't make them worse. That just means that they're maybe living on an alternate universe and different things. Their norm is different than my norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, the universe that I lived in when I was a kid is different than the universe that I live right now. Hell, the universe that I lived in last week is different than I may be in a different universe today. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you want to call it time travel because it sounds fly, but I mean, that's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm just so grateful to be able to have that thought process and to think and to see like that. You know, full circle, completely not fully transformed, but on my way. So grateful, so happy. I don't know if I'm in a season of gratitude. So if you hear me say grateful a lot, that's because I'm extremely grateful. Life is good. You know what I mean? I get knocked down, I get back up. We're going to start doing seasons with the revamp so I can work on my consistency, because I want you guys to trust me. You can trust that I'm human. Trust that I'm going to make mistakes. Sorry. And trust that I'll be coming back. So I will prove myself to you guys. I will prove. But this is season 3. And we still doing it. Started in 2019. It's 2021. And I'm excited. I be so excited about different stuff at different times, right? And I'm just happy to be here, happy to be involved, happy to just be living. And because each and every single day that you wake up, life is good. That's the beauty about life. You get an opportunity to try it again. It's like going to sleep and waking up is like a reset button in some ways. You know what I mean? You still have to put in the action, put in the movement, put in the work. But it's really important. Went through a huge change since the last episode of the podcast. Individuals that I was dealing with, maybe that were even featured on the podcast, not dealing with them anymore because my vibrations, I'm in a whole different universe, but we don't live in the same space. I quit my job. Yeah. Y'all know I be quitting my job and shit. But this time it was different. Felt different. It moved different. It was a different process. Didn't give a 2 weeks notice. You said you want to know how the story goes? I'll tell you the story. So I was at work. I got there maybe around 10:30, 11 o'clock, but on a real good spiritual journey, trying to open up, spiritually and allow God to speak to me and trusting and believing in him. And he told me to pack my desk up. I was scared. I looked around and was trying to figure out, who was he talking to? God, who you talking to? Not me, not all these bills, and using, my income to help fund the nonprofit organization. And I'm just like, how am I supposed to continue to do what I'm doing if I don't have this income? God's like, man, I got you. Okay, what about my bills? I got you. Okay, that's not scary. I go to the bathroom and I'm crying and praying like, oh my God, what is happening? Is this another Tila moment where I'm running away from responsibility? Is this another Tila moment where I'm tired of stability? Like, what's going on here? So I had to pray, like, God, like, is this you? Are you really speaking to me? Let me know what's going on. I'm afraid. And all I knew was that I was protected. So I came back from the bathroom, crying and praying. And God told me, don't sit down. Keep on packing, because if you sit down, you ain't going to get back up. So you to pack my desk up, and then boom, here come my boss. She just so happened to be walking past. And I walked up to her. So I had something, like I had a spiritual push. It's like, go get it. So I walk up to her and I'm like, I'm leaving. She's like, oh, okay, you're leaving for the day? I say, no, I'm leaving. Like leaving. Her face was exactly what you would expect to be. She was completely shocked, completely in awe, as was I. And then when she asked me what was going on, I was like, it's just time for me to explore new avenues, I'm in there talking to her. She's crying, telling me her life story. And I'm telling her, like, look, if there's something bigger for you, now I'm ministering to her. If there's something bigger for you in this world, girl, go ahead and go get it, y'all. Go ahead and get it. Sorry about that. My computer was about to die. I had to get that together. But yeah, if there's something in your life that you want, you don't have to tell her. Pretty much the same thing God was speaking to me. I was going to share with her. Go ahead and get it. Make it happen, Captain. You know, we have one life to live. So why not live it? When I came home and I told my family that I quit, you know, there was a lot of different things people said. And one thing that stood out a lot was, you know, I heard a lot, why didn't you make another decision? Like, why didn't you do FMLA? Why didn't you try to see if you could drop down to part-time? You don't even know, you don't have another job lined up. You have this, you have that. And all I could think of was, especially like, I love my mama. Boo, love you to death, Betty. You my baby, you my baby. But she's like, she was the one who was like, why didn't you do FMLA? And I told Mama, I say, Ma, you don't negotiate with Jesus. When God tells you something, it ain't up for negotiation. You do it. And I was getting kind of upset with people like, damn, like, I told y'all God said it. Why you keep questioning me? Because God didn't tell them. He told me. So I can't explain. I can't expect other people to understand what was put on me. It's my purpose. It's my calling. It was my destiny. It was something that was told to me. I had posted something on my Instagram. It was like, God calling it's not a conference call. This is a one-on-one call. Like, this ain't no conference call. He didn't conference in everybody. So you can't expect them to understand the conversation when they weren't there. So yes, you may have some people who have different things to say. You know, they may feel some type of way about what you got, but it's you. If you really know, like, like, you know what I mean? Like, something is for you. Don't let nobody take it away from you. I'm learning that moving in silence is one of the keys to manifestation. And it's not because you're trying to keep it a secret. It's just you trying to protect your peace and protect your mental, especially until you get to the point where your faith and your belief is strong enough for you to be able to share. Because there could have been a time where I would have did this and I would have let other people's ideas kind of scare me or make me like, you know what, I probably need to go get my job back, you know, and I didn't do it 2 weeks notice. So I don't know how easy it'd be to get a job back anyway. But, just to say, like, you know, that it wasn't for them. It was for me. And I need to know that. I want to share that with you guys, because maybe you going through something in your life and you don't, you know, and people keep, yep. That's a hobby. You ain't gonna make it. Nobody showed up. Ooh, it's only one person. Start where you are. If you know it's for you, then if you know it's for you, then go for it. I have this thing where about failure, and it's just like, and if you don't like the word failure, find another word for it. But life is not about not getting knocked down. It's about how you get back up. So don't be afraid of getting knocked down and falling down and having to redo something. When you redo it, use what you did the first time. You heard this before. Look back at what you did and figure out where you went wrong so you can know where to go right. Right? You know, so use it as a stepping stone. Use your failures, your mistakes, your setbacks. Use those as stepping stones to build the bridge to get you to your higher place. Because we're trying to elevate. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't like the universe you're in. Maybe you're trying to up a universe, you know, or maybe you want to learn how to be multi-universal, you know, that's because all this stuff takes time. It takes patience. It takes belief. And I'm still trying to master it. I'm just sharing it with you guys because that's what we do on the Life is Good podcast. I share my journey with you guys, and you guys share what's going on with you, with me. And I love it. I like it because I'm not selfish. I ain't never did this before. I ain't never lived before. This is my first time living. This is my very first. Today is, I'm going to tell you the date. Today's September 30th. I've never lived September 30th, 2021 before. This is the first time I've ever done this. This is the first time you've ever done this. Podcast drops October 3rd. I ain't never lived October 3rd before. So I'm going to live it the best way I know how. You know, like we always talking about YOLO. When you think of YOLO, you think, oh, you only live once. Let me get turned. Pop some pills, pop some bottles. No, you only live once. Go for your dreams. Go for what you want. Go do it. This is your one opportunity. God gave you this life. You're on this earth. You will not get this opportunity again. Go for it. I'd rather fail doing what I was trying to do because the journey was so awesome than to just be coasting trying to be safe. Play it safe for what? And plus, God already told me he got me. If I'm walking in my purpose and I'm walking with him, how can I fail? You know what I mean? I may stumble a little bit, maybe trip, but I'm always going to get back up. That's for sure. What is it? One thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm getting my ass back up. Come on and get back up with me. I guess it may take me a little longer to get back up, or it may take me not so long to get back up. And I'm not going to compare how fast I get back up to how fast somebody else gets back up because they're on a different journey. They may even be on a different universe than you. Maybe time works different. That don't make them any better. That don't make them no worse than you. That means they're just two separate entities, and you have to start living for you. Live your life according to you. Don't be comparing yourself. And again, I ain't perfect. I'm still learning this shit. But you know, this is it's a part of life. But you just have to remember that each and every single day that you wake up, life is good. Life is tremendous, actually. You could either choose to focus on the bad or you can focus on the good. Because there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good people in this world. There's a lot of good things going on. There's a lot of good. And even if you gotta fight to get to it, fight. Because why would you want to be in the bad when you can be in the good? Because it exists. It really does exist. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all again for... I don't even know what that is. Thank y'all again for rocking with me on the episode of the Life is Good podcast. Again, make sure you follow, like, subscribe. Whatever platform you're listening to this on. Make sure you subscribe. Thank y'all. Before I get out, I will say this one thing. Or two or three. Dare to dream. And... I came across this quote by Jasmine Waters. God rest her soul. She was one of the writers on This Is Us. And it touched me and it helped me and it moved me. And I just want to share it with you guys. It's, you had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. Remember that. And when asked, who do you think you are? Answer, whom I was created to be. Who do you think you are? I'm Tila Stampley. Who is that? Just wait for it. If you don't know, you will know. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Until next time, I love y'all. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.